Hi there, hello. This is this is me. I'm not sure how to introduce myself yet because this is my first video ever in YouTube, and I was thinking to create something for myself, so have a hobby or something like that, and was thinking about that for a while and decided just to start because for a while now I'm really interested in tarot cards. As you can see here, I have two decks. This is the only two of them are here, but I have relatively big collection. Okay, it's not that big, but yeah, for me it's a big collection because I'm not a professional reader or someone who like makes money doing readings or really in esoterics or tarot. But for me it's, yeah, relatively big collection, and I've decided to create a video for about my collection. So I'm going to start with the first ever card that I have in my collection. I received this card deck in 2011 from my father. Back in that time, these cards were really treasure for me. They are still treasure because this is something that reminds me about my father. So yeah, I received this as a gift from my father in 2011. My father was also really interested in all kind of esoteric stuff, but he was not a tarot reader or a practitioner or something like that. He just loved to, yeah, play with cards, read books about esoterics and the card and divination tools. Yeah, as you may already understood, English is not my first language, and this is also not only to have some kind of hobby, but also to improve my speaking skills. Yeah. So yeah, let's go through the deck. Uh, the this is the deck of tarot Aquarius Age. This is Russian deck, printed in Russia, I think around 2009. The original paintings are from Russian artist. I don't remember her name, but I will put the name of deck and the author's name in description. This is my cat. She's really into tarot cards, just like me. Yeah, I just like these cards, just because they are really colorful. I think they are Rider White based, or maybe they are Golden Dawn based. I'm not sure. So if you're new to tarot cards, so I have here the original deck. The not the original, of course. There are many, let's say, first decks of tarot. Well, the most popular one is the Rider White deck, and wherever the most of the decks that you see currently in market are copies. I don't want to say copies, but are based on Rider White deck symbolism or Golden Dawn symbolism. There are a couple of decks that I saw that were on Hermetic symbolism. Of course, there is also Thoth tarot deck, Aleister Crowley's tarot deck. But yeah, I think this is based on Rider White, but I might be wrong as well. So I like how colorful it is. All four elements are here. We have water, fire. This is it says 8 of rods, this is 8 of wands. Yeah, this is the Ace of Swords, so the wind element. 10 of Swords, the card that everybody is scared of, don't know why. The Moon, really beautiful card. I hope you can see it. I never set it up lightning for videos, so yeah, it's beautiful. I like this card. This is 6 of Pentacles, the earth element. You can see this is quite old deck already, more than 10 years, I think 14 years. Well, the interesting story about this deck is that when I got this as a gift, of course I started playing with cards, like doing my own readings, but I never ever learned about the meaning of the cards. Like I would throw the cards and say, oh, this is a man and he holds something in his hands, meaning, yeah, someone is going to do some magical stuff. This is the card of magician. Well, and for 10 years I would do readings for myself in this way. Like, I never bothered myself to go and learn about the original meanings of cards. Like, I was just pulling cards and saying something to myself, so I never did a reading for other people. It was always me, and I was quite satisfied by my readings. Being honest, I never keep a diary on my readings, or like saying, oh, this happened and I saw it on my cards. No, never. And yeah, and after 10 years, around 6 years ago or 5 years ago, I don't know, around 2019, or is that 6 years ago, I have started to like take my this is the blank card, take my, I never removed this blank card from the deck. I don't know, maybe it's not the best practice. Yeah, so around 2019 I've started to take my hobby more seriously, and I started to read about the card, the meaning, the history behind it. So I was never that person who, well, I am a spiritual person, but I was never superstitious, or I do believe that there is something behind the nature, but for myself, I always read the cards using them as a tool to speak with my unconscious mind. So sometimes I will pull a card. This is, what is this? This is Nine of Cups. So the card of secrets, card of the table, of the something fun, but also a secret. But for me, like my old version would say, oh, this is a horse and a person holding a cup. Something interesting is going to happen. Yeah, maybe there is a travel ahead, like fun things. So yeah, that was me. And just before that, I mentioned the original meanings of the cards. So this is the water element, and this is a minor arcana. It doesn't mean anything specifically if you will not pull another card. Yeah, so this is a King of Swords. Yeah, really beautiful. Maybe it's beautiful because this was a gift from my father, but I found this is the tower, lightning strike tower. You can see it. Yeah, King of Pentacles. I like this card. Ace of Pentacles. Sorry, my cats are really active now, and they are playing with the camera holder. Yeah, another blank card. This is Seven of Swords. So this is the card of the thieves, of the sketchy people. And but if I when I was doing readings for myself, before I learned about the real meanings behind of the cards, I would say, oh yeah, someone is thinking about some stuff and they are up to something. Honestly, it's pretty close to the real meaning of the card. Yeah, possibly. I don't know. The first line is in Russian. Second line, Seven of Swords, is in English, and Sep de épée, maybe it's in French. I'm not sure. Yeah. Let me see. And d'autres quatre senses. I don't know. I only know how to count in French, so this is the page of rods, or it says rods, but it's actually wands. Probably, if you know what language is this, like, write in the comments. This is the Queen of Swords. Really beautiful. Oh, this is better. You can see now better. Yeah. So my father gave me this deck as a gift. This is Three of Swords. Yeah, and yeah, I kept it. My father died in 2019. Like, he was relatively young. He was 63, and after his death, especially, this deck became for me something that reminds about him, about his interests. He had diabetes, and the last years of his life were like this. The Three of Swords. Yeah, he had quite complicated life. He was a military server, and then how they say it, veteran. Yeah, and then he quit his career as a military server, and then become a chief, a cook, and yeah, it is a hard job to work in a kitchen, and I don't know, yeah, or maybe someone finds it easy or like a dream job, but I'm telling you, it's really hard to work in a kitchen, especially in restaurants. It's hard even to cook for your family, if you know what I mean. So, and cooking for a lot of people in that warm, hot kitchen, it's not easy. And yeah, eventually he got diabetes and his leg was amputated, and after 2 years of that surgery, he died. Yeah, he had a really hard life. This is Four of Swords. Really beautiful card. When I'm looking to cards, I like to like observe all the clothings that the heroes of cards are wearing. Like this is the card of justice. She's wearing a turquoise, bluish green dress. Really beautiful. I like her. The Strength, a lion, an amazing woman. Another blank card. I think this deck had a 3 blank card. 9 of Pentacles. I like that in this deck she has this little girl around her. This is beautiful card, and I like the meaning as well. It means like slowly growing and slowly becoming happy, satisfied, and wealthy as well. I hope I'm telling you the right meaning of this card. The Judgment. We have an angel here, and unlike the Rider-Waite deck, you see here people are alive. And if you know, in Rider-Waite deck, this landscape is a bit different. What do we have here? 6 of Rods, 6 of Wands, the card of Victory. Yeah, this is the part of Horse. Yeah, I like this card, but also sometimes Victory can be a bit bittersweet. The 7 of Wands. Oh, this is one of my favorite cards as well. The Hanged Man, the symbol of sacrifice. I like it because this is like, it says hanged man, but he's still alive. Yeah, I like it. And if he wants, he can even save himself, or somebody else will save him. It's card of the time, the sacrifice. Yeah, when you need to wait for something. Yeah, good card. Oh, I think it's good card. 3 of Cups. Yeah. Well, there is a lot of things I can say about major arcanas, but the minor arcanas are I think they have a couple of meanings, and yeah, and if you will go through all literature, most of the card spreads are around the major arcanas. This is the Chariot, Ace of Cups. Well, actually, originally, the tarot cards were not about the fortune telling, or not about doing predictions or something like that. They were just symbolic cards for rituals, maybe. The fortune telling cards were always the regular cards, the playing cards. So yeah, back in that time, people will go to fortune teller and they will throw a set of regular playing cards. And still, in some countries, although tarot cards are really popular, but yeah, the the good fortune teller also know how to do it using playing cards. This is the Devil, card of addictions, of material wealth, the Fool. This is also a beautiful card. The Highest Priestess, the Sun, Page of Pentacles, the World, and after this I will just try to see, do we have any major arcana left. the star card of hope, and in my short interpretation, of course. Oh, this one, I like this one as well. Two of Cups, the alchemical love, yeah, the death, la mort. I think it's French. Yeah, write in a comment if you know. The lovers, the wheel of fortune, and the six of swords. Yeah, no, yeah, and the card of dreamers, 7 of cups. Yeah, this was the first deck of my collection. I like this deck. I'm still using it sometimes. Yeah, I will create a video for each of my decks. Maybe you will be interested on those decks, or maybe you know you have them. I'm not sure if in Western countries this deck was popular. It was popular in early 2010s in Eastern countries like Russia, Ukraine, and yeah. But now there are a lot of many new decks. So my next deck will probably be a deck that is more known in Western countries. I just wanted to tell about this deck and a little bit of story about my dad who gave me this card deck as a gift. Okay, thank you. Watch my other videos.